the mini pochette. So this is a very popular piece. It is about, I think, $5.75 on the website if you want the one that does not come in the multi-pochette accessories. So I have been using the one that I've had that is not as good as quality as this in all my bags for the past year. And it is an amazing catch-all, but it started to get a little bit of wear and I didn't want to wear the other one out. So I ended up getting this one. And I also have the Coach Nolita 15, which is kind of like this too, that I love. So this is the perfect size if you're just gonna use it on its own or with the rest of the bag. I'll show you in a minute. So we got this little tab right here, which is vachetta. You can apple guard it if you like, or just, you know, wipe it down with baby wipes and try to not get it wet with water. And we've got the nice stitching. We've got 3 double stitches on each side, which is keeping it nice and secure, and the red trim is done very nicely and it's a good tone of red. And we got paper inside. It's just like the canvas, like the Speedies. It doesn't have any type of special lining, and I do feel the date code, little serial number right there. Let's open this one. Louis Vuitton again, of course, on the dust bag. And ta-da! Of course you knew what this one would be, but this is the bigger version, of course, which is just the same, which is like the pochette accessories, I think, not the mini pochette accessories, except it doesn't have the leather tab and it comes in a set. So this is a great idea if you want to get all the little bags, but you don't want to pay an arm and a leg for each one separately, or you want to get this bag and it's $99 and you get all the parts to it. Got the Louis Vuitton right there, vachetta tab, the zipper. Oh, let's see if there's a date code in this one. Oh, this one has a pouch also. And then the date code is right there. And the zipper, very nice. This one, let's feel the texture. So it's not super textury, but it's not smooth either. If you've been following my channel, you will know I have this khaki strap already. With the strap, it says Louis Vuitton, of course, all going the same way. I've seen some that, like, this Louis Vuitton's flipped upside down. That's no good. And then, so this one is perfect, Louis Vuitton there. And then on the back side, it also says it there and there. The stitching looks very nice. And then flip it. It's tucked in and sewn in really nicely, like the original. We've got this little vachetta right there, and the tab to hang the coin pouch from. It is an adjustable strap, and of course this is the same as the other one, sewn very nicely, and it just very easily moves back and forth. And as we do in every video, the chain break test. 1, 2, 3. 5 yanks, and my hand hurts a little. So here she is, all put together with the chain and the nice vachetta and the zipper coin pouch on it. I'm gonna tell you, if you want to stay tuned to the end, I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the DH Gate one and show you why I prefer private sellers for a lot of bags, as I've learned year down the road. And I can also do like the best of DH Gate versus private sellers, and like what I actually still use from DH Gate, or if I feel the need to replace it from private sellers or the authentic thing. So let's go ahead and see what the bag looks like, and then I'll get more into that if you want to stay to the end. All right, so here is how it looks on. It's a beautiful bag. You can leave this here. I personally like it here because I will keep my like vape in it, or my like ear pods or something very convenient. I don't really like to put change in it. I did in my other one from DHgate, and this one, because it's a lot nicer, I won't. But, or you can also hang it from there, and it looks really cute like that. You can carry it by the chain. You can just carry this purse with the chain, or you can take it off and carry just this. Or one day I even walked to the store and literally put this on a chain and use this as a tiny little crossbody. So this bag is versatile in so many ways, and that is why, like, I know it's a loved versus hated bag, but I personally had to get it again because I have used the pieces and I've used it for so long, and I honestly love this bag. So if you stayed this far to the video, then I'm gonna get a little bit deeper. If you're subscribed, if you use DHgate, we're gonna kind of go down a little rabbit hole of why companies like Shebag and Save Bullet, I somewhat, mostly, always, 99.9% of the time will save up, purchase, pick out a bag, do a review, and then compare it to a bag that I've had from DHgate that I felt the need to replace because of bad quality, a bad smell, it not lasting as long as I would. Like, I do have some bags from DHgate that are going hard and strong after a year's worth of use, and I feel like I do owe you all a video on those items because it's amazing, and I can't tell a difference between some of them, nor can I tell a difference from this bag. So let's go ahead and compare it to my year-old DHgate bag. So right off the bat, this DHgate bag has no texture. At first, I didn't think that was a problem, and as I said, I used it all year long, and I mean, it might not be a problem, but when you see that reflection right there, you can just tell this bag has texture. This bag is smooth as ever. So this one has patinaed evenly, which I'm very careful with it, and I wipe it down with baby wipes or water. This one I will be apple guarding. Another thing I did notice, the straps are a lot different. This one a lot closer to the authentic. But let me show you something else on the coin pouch that I was not happy with. But with DHgate, you just kind of deal with it. With private sellers, you don't have to worry about it. So, of course, this is the DHgate one. If you look, it is not completely centered up. And I messaged the seller about this issue, and it's DHgate, so nothing happened. I ended up keeping it. Oh, and over time, the material has popped out of it, and I've had to like stick it back in there like with my nail, and I could probably glue it back in, but that's why I wanted one from Shebag that I could depend on. So this one is 100% even. The markings are on point. All right, so on to the next item. And I honestly just unboxed this, and I had peeked and I noticed something. All right, this one is done very nicely. This one right here is done very sloppy.
Width, but the base, it's fatter, wider. Definitely a great little bag, particularly if you're looking for something for work. I think these are excellent. The last bag I want to compare is the Hermes 24 by 24. Now I can wear this bag as a backpack, which is why I thought it fit into this category really nicely. I also think they're really similar sizes when it comes to backpacks. Like the capacity of these two bags, really hard to see the base, but very similar, right? Very, very similar. Kind of like, you know, if I did that, they might be even the same. But yes, I find that it's really hard to judge the size of this backpack because it's soft, and I won't really know until I start filling it as to the capacity. But there you go, there is the last comparison. Just wanted to add, the only thing I really don't like about the 24x24, and I do really love this bag, I just find that it leans very casual. Just the way it's been designed, the way that, you know, the flap kind of goes here, it's a little bit floppy on the sides. It's a very casual bag. So I find this really hard to dress up, whereas a lot of my other bags I can dress down, but this one I find hard to dress up. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, let's head into the mod shots now. There aren't too many ways to wear this bag, and it doesn't even have a top handle here, so you can't really even hold it by a top handle, which you guys know is a big no-no for me. But I will show you guys just holding this in my hands, and I'll also show you it as a backpack, obviously, and how that actually looks. I'm going to try and configure some other ways of wearing this bag and show you guys that as well. Obviously you can wear it at the front, but I'm thinking, you know, maybe you can you?
For the fake, you're going to notice that they can come in various lengths, and their link pattern is not anywhere close. For the zippers, there's a bit of color difference in the fabric, but actually, surprisingly enough, the fake zipper is just very smooth. And the real one is thicker, a bit stickier now that I've used it for a while, but it feels sturdier, I suppose. Opening them on up, the real one's going to have the zipper sewn in with no lining. There's been a lot of complaints lately about how see-through it can be near the bottom of the stitching. That doesn't mean it's fake. A lot of them are being made like that nowadays. You'll notice a triangular shaped keyring, and you'll notice the logo. And you'll notice the leather has quite a bit of texture to it. And overall, the key pouch is a very flexible canvas. But the fake, it's a little more obvious with this one. It should never have a line.
To the bag, I see it as the bag is pregnant. Silver stamping. Inside of this mini pocket is this beautiful little satin hand mirror. Yeah, I just think that that's so special. Like, I love that it has a little compact inside of here. I ended up actually sourcing the matching shoes because Tom Ford made a matching shoe back in the 90s. I still need to get the shoes fixed, so that's why I haven't worn them together. But oh, when I do, it's gonna look so cute together. Let me show you what can fit inside of this bag. This is the battery pack for my iPhone 14 Pro, and it can fit nicely in there. My little Hermes lizard card case, Celine Triumph sunglasses, my Birdie security. I'm extra and I added a Prada keychain. Anyways, for the giggles, but also very necessary, Lactaid, and I'll slide that in the pocket. I don't typically pack it this much, especially because it doesn't have a magnetic closure at the top. I do wish it did. Typically, when I'm using this bag, I literally just put my phone in my card holder, and then I could probably throw in a lipstick in here, but I am able to wear it as a shoulder bag. And I'm wearing my, oh, this is my favorite sweatshirt, and I think we have 5 more available left on the website. If you're interested, this is my Thinks It's Vintage Fashionica sweatshirt with a few of my favorite designer bags. Vintage designer bag collector. Able to throw it over the shoulder. My sweatshirt isn't really showcasing it at its full potential, but it can fit over the shoulder, which is a huge perk. This is the baby, and I absolutely love this bag. Would I ever source this again? 100% absolutely. I just don't know if I ever will. After sourcing this bag, it just like ignited a love for Gucci. That's why I have another Gucci bag on my 2024 wish list. It is this